Welcome back to Worldly Family. Make sure you leave a like on this video for the YouTube algorithm.
What's up then? Or you said we got one?
Or maybe we should just go through and then. Alright, we're just gonna go through.
Today,
what would you do if? That's what the game.
Today we're playing a game called What Would You Do If? First question.
What would you do if you could change or introduce one law? I would ban guns. I would introduce a universal basic income for everyone. I wouldn't change a thing. So I guess we got to choose out of one of those.
I'm not banning guns because I got my so that's out of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change a thing. Definitely there's some things that need to be changed in this world. So I guess I would introduce a universal basic income for everyone.
So that means everybody in the world is on one income.
None of that. I wouldn't change none of those.
Change. What would you do if you could change or introduce?
I wouldn't change none of those. I would introduce let's see.
Change or introduce. I wouldn't change a thing. I would ban guns.
A law though. It has to be a law.
Because guns are banned in some states, right? You can have a gun in any state?
They're not banned. You just have to have a license for them. They're not banned.
Yeah. That's the little tricky part where everybody... Honestly, change... I feel like I would change the gun laws to be a... like certain age.
There is a certain age.
It is. But I would do it like a universal thing. Where it's like pretty much you're 21 and...
What do you mean universal?
Well, I feel like it's like for the whole world type, but you can't do that because then everybody got state laws and
exactly.
stuff.
It's different states.
This question or whatever, it just made it seem like we have some sort of control. So that's what makes it a little tricky. How do you feel about it?
About like introducing one or changing one?
This whole little question.
I'm trying to see what I would change. If I would change anything, but I don't know if that's necessarily a law. It would be so. It would be more so like foster homes, foster care. As far as like, because it's difficult to foster a child or adopt a child, but at the same time, it's like they don't do enough. Like checking up on them, and people get molested and raped and tortured in foster care and being adopted and stuff. Like once they're like out of this, and they supposedly do checkups, but it's like it's not enough if y'all are missing those, and it's so many of them.
Yeah,
it's literally like anybody who's in the foster care or in the system at all is traumatized from something like molestation, or even boys and girls.
Dang.
So I feel like there's not enough protection there.
So you would like basically
do something to be more in tune with them, like actually care.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The second question is, what would you do if you would never have to sleep again? Well, I would watch Netflix for the whole night. I would work 2 jobs, or I would find a hobby that I can do at night. I would find a hobby that I can do at night.
So
I basically don't sleep at night. I sleep during the day. But I would find a hobby that I can do at night.
What would you do if you would never have to sleep again? Wow. If I don't have to sleep again, I would just like continue to work towards what I was already gonna be working on already when I was up. What would you do if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life? Only eat my favorite food for the rest of my life sounds great. I would start crying. I would choose to get food fed.
Now that's just stupid. You ain't tasting nothing. I wouldn't start crying. I would eat my favorite food for the rest of my life. What? I'm gonna say I'm gonna eat
Yeah.
broccoli for the rest of my life?
Yeah, that was kind of no-brainer. I was gonna just eat your favorite food. Start.
Next, what would you do if you could transform yourself into any animal? I would be an elephant. But let's read the answers. I would transform myself into a cat and become best friends with my pet cat. No, I hate cats. I would transform myself into a bird and fly around the world. That sounds pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, you won't have no type of traffic.
I would transform myself into a sloth and chill all day. Nah.
Yeah, it's
I think I would transform into a bird and fly around the world. I think I would do that. Eat worms. Just chill. And fly.
I'll go with that one too. What would you do if... Oh, I was reading the next one. What would you do if you could be invisible? Be invisible to the human eye. I would walk around butt naked everywhere I go. I would rob a bank. I would frighten people I don't like.
I would walk around butt naked everywhere I go. Because I walk around here naked. I hate clothes. I do. I hate clothes. I like
Clothes
being...
are cool.
But
I would rob a
out
bank.
of all those questions, which one do you think I would pick?
Yeah.
You like,
that'd be
it's a no-brainer.
personal, yeah. I would rob a bank. Just the biggest, the most, whoever have like, whichever
you know.
federal bank.
Well, it says
A
you're
Federal
invisible
Reserve.
to the human eye. But that's like, are you invisible to the human eye for the rest of your life? Or like for just that moment and then you pop back in when you want to? Because like, you could rob a bank, but once you start using that money, it goes back to somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But at
Like,
that
you didn't
point-
get caught robbing the bank, but
Yeah.
if they see that, like if you're able to come back into at another time and you're spending that money, that stolen money, it comes back to whoever's spending it.
Well, cash can be traced.
Yes, it can. When you rob a bank, that
All
money is marked.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That is true. Hey. Whoa. What I would do is... I started thinking about some stuff, you know. You don't know who watching. But, basically, we can go to the next question.
What would you do if you found nudes of yourself online right now? I would try to find out who put them online and report them to the police. I would create a fake identity and start life in Mexico. I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care. I mess around and probably just start OnlyFans. Now, this not up there, but
I wouldn't create I don't feel like I need to go like start a new life. I do care. I would try to find out who put them online, report them to the police, and go about it in my own manner as well.
I just feel like it's...
Because it's like, why are you exposing me? We're not together.
Why not? People don't care.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why am I on your mind right now? Like, if I suppose somebody posted my nudes right now,
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
why am I on your mind right now? So at this point,
They actually trying to...
at
get your
this
attention.
point, exactly. So at this point, I'm gonna give you that attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you.
I wouldn't care.
I would. I guess girls are different.
I feel like, boom, it's already out there.
That's true, but it's like I didn't put it out there myself.
Yeah.
If I wanted it out there, I would have put it out there. But also, like, first of all, why do you still have them? It's been too long for you to still be holding up. These are Alexis
thinking nothing wrong.
nudes.
I'm thinking
I'm
nothing
gonna
wrong with
save
that.
these in my email. Alexis
I'm thinking nothing
nudes
wrong with
10,
that.
15, 26.
Some people don't care about like going back and deleting. You know, you gotta
No.
go back and find. all
If you're
that.
keeping somebody nudes, you're keeping it because you want to wait and up until if there's a time for you to use them. That's how I feel.
You got somebody nude still?
No.
This bitch,
Yeah, I
know
feel
she
like if you
lying.
keeping
Just
somebody
know
nudes
she
because
fucking lying.
you want to hold that over them in case.
Mm-hmm.
Have you sent nudes to anybody but me?
I never sent nudes to you.
Have you sent nudes to anybody but me?
Nah. Nope. What would you do if you could change one event in history? I would prevent Hitler from taking over. I would prevent Donald Trump from getting elected.
I second that one.
I would prevent who?
Oppenheimer from inventing an atomic bomb.
Dang.
I would do that one.
Because then all of the bombings.
Well, I would do the Donald Trump one because I feel like if Oppenheimer didn't invent the atomic bomb, somebody else would have.
Oh, so it's like inedible.
Yeah, but I would definitely prevent Donald Trump from being elected.
How you feel about the Hitler thing then?
Well, I don't like that one either, but I wasn't, like, I don't feel like I was alive. Was we alive right now?
You wasn't.
So it's like that one didn't affect me like that. Donald Trump did.
I don't know. Because maybe like the people that he basically killed, they could have, history would change, you know?
Right, but I'm saying that didn't affect, like, personally, I wasn't alive to actually, like, experience that and see all the things that were happening.
Yeah.
I know what happened, but I wasn't alive to have feelings to it, but I was during Donald Trump.
True. I'd probably go with the atomic bomb.
What would you do? Oh, is it your question?
No, it's yours.
What would you do if you didn't have to work for a living? I would travel the world. I would study anything I like, or I would spend more time on self-care and my hobbies. I think I would travel the world. I do like that I would spend more time on my self-care and my hobbies.
So you actually like traveling?
What do you mean?
You like to travel?
I don't like the drive there, but like just like experiencing different countries and states. Yeah, I just don't like the process of getting to them.
It take like 2 days to get there.
I wouldn't, you know.
What would you do if you knew you were going to die tomorrow? Wow. I would spend my last day on Earth with my friends and family. I would eat all my favorite foods for one last time. I would have a full-blown panic attack and pass out from anxiety. You would probably be the last one.
Yeah, but I think I would try to do the first one. I would spend my last day on Earth with my friends and family, but also add to that and like prepare myself with God, like connect with God one last time before, you know.
I would do the first one. Yeah, I'll do the first one. That's it.
Last question.
Bruh.
What would you do if you met... They put that wrong. What would you do if you meet an alien?
What do you do if you meet an alien?
What would you do if you met an alien? I would friendly introduce myself to it and hope it doesn't want to eat me. I would admit myself into a mental hospital. Or I would smoke weed together. Not smoking weed.
Smoke weed every day.
Not going to a mental hospital. So I guess I would introduce myself and hope it don't eat me.
Yeah, because probably an alien is probably like humans.
If it was humans, it would be called humans.
No, what I'm saying is, to aliens, we're probably aliens. Check it. You see what I'm trying to say, at least?
So, that's all the questions for tonight. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so we can be on the YouTube algorithm. 1, 2, 3. Bye.